10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff of the Falcon 9 and Crew Dragon. Go NASA, go SpaceX, Godspeed, Bob and Doug.
America has launched. And so rises a new era of American spaceflight, and with it the ambitions of a new generation continuing the dream.
Alright guys, we're going to continue the dream today on Good Time Trading. Welcome back. Thanks for staying with me. If you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe and click the notification bell because I will be doing live streams when things spice up in the markets. And so looking at the crypto markets, we're getting some green in Bitcoin and ETH, and red in the smaller cryptos. And looking at the fear and greed, we're ticking at a 50, and that is where we were last time that we broke out our consolidation, and it's neutral, so we'll talk about that. And also the rocket launch, if you've seen it, that was Elon Musk and the owner of Tesla, or the CEO, the CEO, not the owner, but he is going to the moon, or not the moon, the space station, but that's the same thing. And but yeah, looking at Tesla, it is looking like an inverse head and shoulders as well. And I did enter long, and I'll get into that later, but I do think Tesla will see all-time highs. If you don't believe me, go check out Kathy Woods and what she thinks about it. And I kind of agree with her on some stuff. But anyway, looking at SPY. So I did have, okay, there it is. So I do think that SPY is in the inverse head and shoulders on the daily, and the measured move will bring us up to 30%. So over time, I think we'll hit 30% up from the breakout point, and that's pointed all the way up to like 380 in SPY. So I'm going to go ahead and call that one. I think markets have bottomed. Everything's priced in. The Ronas, the riots, the presidents in bunkers, and the peaceful protests. All that's priced in to the markets. And you got to follow the money printer. And that's going to take us to all-time highs in 380 in SPY. For real. So, yeah. And the reason I'm saying this is we got the monthly, and not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but we got the monthly, and it's crossing up. So, and we just got a new monthly yesterday, and so on the monthly, you can see we'll have some hidden bullish divergence, or no, bullish divergence from this point to this point in the oscillator, and that should push us up a large amount. And then you factor in the pattern, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. But I do think we might run into some resistance once the oscillator gets up here on the weekly. But right now, I'd just be looking for a continuation in SPY. But hopping back into Bitcoin, we'll start from the start. I mean, on the monthly, we got a new one. And so, yeah, just looks like continuation off the RSI break on the monthly. And I do think it will keep pushing up over time. And we'll just have to see what happens on the lower time frames. But we got a positive slope on the 10 simple, and I think as long as we're above it, and that's the yellow moving average, that it'll just keep pushing. And so we did get the 5-day, and it was looking pretty nasty, but looks like a bounce of the 50 read on the RSI. So I do think that we could see another push up in Bitcoin, and that'll follow up with SPY pushing up as well. And the 3-day did get back in on the RSI, so I would be bullish off of that, especially when we get a green dot right here showing. I do think we'll have a another push up out of this triangle we're in. And then hopping down to the 12-hour, we'll see if we can see what's happening. Yeah, the 6-hour is saying continuation up, so really hard to say. I'd be looking for I'd just be watching volatility right now. If we got when we get expansion on the 4-hour, I would look for the move to happen. So set your alerts right there, and then it should we should get resolution on this pattern. But not real sure. Not really gonna make a call until then. I would just say it's gonna go up until it doesn't. But it's already got this trend line right here, and as long as we're below, let's say 9,700, I don't think the move is gonna be had. But we'll just have to watch traditional markets. I think whatever's good for them is good for Bitcoin, and that's about it. Let's check out Tesla, and I'll talk about that trade I did today. So this morning we knew, and we'd been talking about Tesla was in a pattern, and it was this guy. Stick with me. It was from here to here. I know it's a lot to look at, but I don't want to delete the lines. But we broke out of that pattern, and then I'll jump down to the lower time frame. So we knew the volatility was at extremes right here on the daily, and so that's why I was thinking we would have a huge move, and we did get volatility tick up, and it went right up to my support line of 901. And I had my take profit order right here at like 894 or 896, and I entered in at 870. So yeah, about a 2% gain, which is better than nothing. And as you can see, we got the 12-hour listen. And let's see. And that would be for Bitcoin. That's the 12-hour. So yeah, we got bullish continuations signals on Bitcoin. So I do think it's going to push it up. But anyway, guys, stay safe and have a great day. Looks like we're getting the move right now.